Veteran Service Officer, Tom Freeman, and he's going to go ahead and talk about his 24 budget.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. It's a pleasure to be here. And for the record, Tom Freeman, a Veteran Service Officer. So what you have in your hand on top is a breakdown of last year's approved budget and then this year's proposed budget. I did add about $1,956 to the budget. And on the back page, there's a breakdown. Most of the add was inflationary. Gas went up, water went up, newspaper went up, print shop costs had gone up as well. So I marked all of those in red as inflation. There was a GL code change in green, so that was a zero-sum gain or loss for that. And then so my ask for increase are we need some office equipment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go.
How's that? Am I in there now? So the top item for office supplies, I'm asking for a small increase in office supplies so we can continue to organize all our dozens of brochures that we have in the office and get them all on the wall in an organizer. So that's a small increase of $300. Uniforms, basically that's, if you look at the shirt I'm wearing today with the county logo and Veteran Services on it. So it was 3 years ago when we purchased when I purchased a couple of these. So I would like to get a couple new ones to replace these as they start to age, and also get a couple Veteran Services shirts with the county logo on there for Jessica, our assistant. So these shirts are about $80 a piece with the embroidered logo on them. So moving down, Jessica and I, she doesn't belong to any of the professional associations, veterans associations such as VFW, American Legion. I do not belong to all of them either. I belong to a handful of them. So I'm requesting to increase that amount for those annual dues so we can join those organizations as part of the county as professional dues. And then equipment repair, we received a new printer early in the year, and then the old printer was on an old system where we didn't pay monthly. We only paid every time it needed to be repaired or fixed. And so the cost has gone up tremendously with the new contract that was imposed on us. So otherwise, that summarizes the request for the $1,956 increases.
Okay. Any questions on that part?
No questions, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, and then the second packet, you'll see, this should look familiar from the auditor's office. I am asking that we add a new VSO. I've been talking about this for a while. I think, except for maybe Commissioner Matari, may not have as much background, but I know the other two of you during our monthly directors meeting, you've heard a lot. And so we continue to grow tremendously in the county. I don't need to go over all that. You're well aware of what's going on in the county. Our veteran, just to give you a few stats just from this year alone, just to help put it in perspective though, from my office, just in 4 months, we have produced 297 claims. Last year we produced 145 during that time period. The year before that, 155. The year before that, 208. So and a claim takes anywhere from an hour to 2 hours to do. So if you add the difference in there, we're pedaling much harder to get these claims done. So what is that doing with the surge in activity? That's pushing out my time to do other things in the county, such as community outreach. I've been working with the veterans courts, making it difficult to help make progress for that. Community outreach, visiting veterans in their homes, all those other curricular things. I do still attend a lot of meetings in the evenings during the weeks, but every day it's mostly come in and pedal hard, get claims done, and then that's what we do, and then start the day over again, wash and repeat. So I think the county has grown tremendously in the last 15 years, and this department has had no growth. zero growth to match the growth of veterans. I don't have the actual statistics in front of me, but the DAV is Disabled American Veterans they're purporting through their national chapter that we're around 20,000 veterans now. I cannot confirm that in looking in there, but we are the #2 most populated county in the state. And to put that in perspective with our Spokane County next door, they have 5 VSOs. If you do the math, that's about 7,000 to 8,000 veterans per VSO. I have all of the county under one. So, and so my justification page is on the back if you'd like to read, and so I'm willing to provide the board any other statistics you may ask for as we go through this process. And all the annual reports are posted on the county website, so you can see my activity and the increases. And then the last thing I'd leave you with is the VSO through just compensation claims alone, the VA paid out $80 million just to Kootenai County alone. So, and that has consistently gone up year after year. And total VA expenditures, I believe right now are right around $170 million in the county. And that consistently goes up every year along with the population and the growth.
Okay.
So that's all I have unless you have questions for me.
Questions?
No questions.
Bill, questions?
And you deal with veteran spouses too?
Yes. Probably most of my day, yesterday and today, was dealing with surviving spouses who just lost their family members, to include an elderly lady in almost 90 who's outlived her son, who was a 100% disabled veteran, and there's no other family members to take care of her. I mean, to take care of him in his estate, so it was left on her. So we spent probably about 2 hours working with her yesterday, helping her out.
Okay. So we really haven't made a whole lot of decisions today, and we have to wait to see, how much is available to us to figure out priorities and stuff like that. But I appreciate your presentation and
Good presentation.
see what we can do.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
All right, anything else?
Thank you, Tom.
Nope. Thank you, Tom.
Yep. Thank you, Commissioners, for your time.
All right, so I will call for public comments. Anybody on the phone? Anybody anywhere? Nowhere. 2:54, meeting adjourned.